We are here. We parked up just off the A470 in the lovely Brecon beacons. This is the way up to Frynych, a little summit just off the A470 here.
And I'm going to come back.
I said we a moment ago, and indeed I am out with Dan of Camp Life Bushcraft.
Hello everybody.
Hi Dan. We are doing a double trip. We got Hillebergs. We might have different coloured Hillebergs this time. We might. That'll be a surprise. Yeah, I might got my red one again. Don't really need it in this weather. The view ahead, sunshine.
Lovely, isn't it?
It is absolutely gorgeous. Yep, early February, but it's going to be good. We are heading, the sun is just above the ridge, we are heading all the way towards, we were debating this down a few minutes ago, we are heading all the way to pick up the ridge just ahead of us here, and then turning pretty well sharp left, and then following the ridge all the way round to a place called, no, he says,
don't look at me.
Don't Frynych or something vaguely resembling that. I don't think it's anything like that. We've got a downy bit. You go first then. We haven't gone very far yet. The views are already opening up. Corndu, Penny Fan. Is that Corndu? That is Corndu, isn't it?
Corndu's the nearer
with
one,
the ridge on the left-hand side. Can't quite see. We have. Can't quite see where the obelisk is. It'll be just hidden behind the nearer ridge, I think.
Yeah, actually, we camped on this side of that ridge,
We did.
didn't we?
We did. Just before
A couple of years
it
ago.
turns right to go up steep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but the next night when we were down near the obelisk.
Yeah, then we came a little bit further this way.
So
yeah,
you
just
could almost possibly see our
yeah,
tents from here.
almost. We're doing well. I think the ridge path is just ahead of us on the side there.
Yeah.
There seems to be some fence posts marking the way if that's the route. Every time I look across to the right at the peaks of Corndu and Penny Fan, the tufty cloud changes. It's wispy on both. Okay, we're splitting off from the wall drops, that's it, and we continue kind of contour hugging. We need to look out for that left turn. Should be obvious though, shouldn't it? Yeah.
That's how you do it. Oh. I've touched the gate there.
Very silly.
Oh, you'll go. See if you can do it any better.
Right, let's see if he can do any better. Easy. Watch this.
Come on, chubs. You have to climb.
It's not going to go, is it?
You have to climb the fence a bit.
That's stupid. That is ridiculous. Well, having negotiated that very, very stupid kissing gate, very stupid kissing gate, we are now heading up, having turned left a little bit, heading up the ridge path, which here along here is actually a track of some sort. It's got parallel rutted routes, so presumably quad bikes and other vehicles make their way up here, farmers vehicles or whatever. And the sun is just dipping behind that little lump. I think we're heading up there. You can see the woodland where Story Arms is, just over there, with the cars just coming around the S-bend. So Story Arms is just tucked over the brow where that light is, just this side of the woodland. A47 just curling around. So the route up to Corndoo is just the other side of this ridge, and then up to meet that ridge. Should be able to see the little monument where Tommy Jones's obelisk is. Can't actually see it, but it might just be a little dark speck. But what a beautiful view, and all the way around to the town of Brecon. This is stunning, absolutely stunning. It is lovely to be out, and that sun, low sun on my face, is brilliant. Oh, it's great to be out. That low sun just across the top of that ridge, more or less where we're going to be camping, it's just lovely. Oh, it's a bit windy. And all the way around, and then Corndoo. Oh, who's being heroic then?
Nice.
King of the castle. And a room for two.
Yeah. You can do it.
Oh, it's brilliant. That is stunning.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
That is stunning.
Is this a campsite? Made it.
We've done well.
Yeah.
Timing wise, perfect for the sunset.
Yeah.
Twinkly lights.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Your tent is solid as a rock.
Yeah.
Mine's sort of blowing about a bit. I was looking at yours. Yours isn't moving at all.
It doesn't move.
It's really good.
Nice one, Dad. Yeah, cheers, mate.
It's ice cold.
Yeah, ice cold bitter is not necessarily the best, but it's good enough.
It's a bit nippy.
It is nippy. You all snuggle down there. Well, I got my usual eclectic lot of bits of food pieces this evening. Chicken breast pieces, pre-cooked, they're easy to chuck in the pan. Spicy Mexican rice, I'm not sure it goes with the rest of the bits I've got, but hey, who cares, I like the flavour blend. Sweet pepper sauce, stir-in sauce, I've not had that one for a while. I like the peppers, so I didn't bother bringing the peppers to chop today. And mushrooms, I like mushrooms, and so I've got some mushrooms. I'll put them in a little plastic pot this time to help preserve them. They don't always travel very well. You won't be surprised to know, I'm sure, if you've seen my channel before, that I've got some custard, hashtag Warren's Custard. And if you have seen the last couple of videos, you may well have seen that I have not eaten my Christmas pudding. This is now February, and it's not really the season for Christmas puddings, but I like them, and I've still got it, even though it's well in date. I'm going to try having it tonight. And I have one beer left. I've had one of my London Prides. I like the old Fuller's bitters, so I've got a London Pride to enjoy later on. I think I've overdone the mushrooms again. Well, this has ended up one of those chuck it all in meals in the pot. I started off with the mushrooms and they've settled down quite nicely, and the rest I just added bit by bit. The rice and the chicken and this this sweet pepper sauce that I've got. Right then, let's see what this one's like. The usual chicken bits, but I wonder how spicy the sauce is. Yeah, that's okay. Slightly more spicy than some of the ones I have. Yeah, better. Better than that ordinary tomato one that I've used quite a lot of. I shall have to add this to my more regular list. I'm not sure it looks very appealing, but it's a bit of a blend. It's okay. I shall slowly feast on this and get back to you in a bit. Custards, get in there.
Okay.
Yeah, Christmas pudding. We'll need a little bit more, sorry.
My sponge is going to be a while.
Yeah. Whoa, mini Christmas pudding. What's that going to be like? I wonder if it's hot enough inside. Oh, that looks alright. Here we go. That is going to go dollop. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, nice, sweet little Christmas pudding.
It's hitting the spot. It's quite late. It's bedtime soon, so.
Hey, nice one. That is seriously good. That is good.
Well, Dan and I have had a good evening out here on the mountain. We finished, we've had that rum, we said goodnight to each other. The wind has picked up a little bit more actually, not too bad. Certainly chilly. I don't know whether it's too much below zero, but it's certainly chilly. But it's all right, all hunkered down. Not expecting to get up again. Just been out to check my guy lines, so they look all nailed down nicely. All that's left for me to do is settle down in my sleeping bag and have hopefully a reasonably comfortable night. I'll catch you in the morning. Well, good morning. I think my tent is rather orangey looking again. Oh, what a wonderful morning it is. The wind has completely disappeared. There isn't a breath. So I think the next thing is I've been up and about, had a wander. I've set a time lapse up for some morning photography. Dan is on a wander. I've had a coffee. It is time to get a bit of a shift you on for breakfast, I think. So what we'll do is the plan for the morning. We always like a plan. The plan for the morning is this. We're going to have eggs and bacon and some rolls. Going to get them going kind of soonish. And then pack up, and no issues with the wind. But it is cold. There's still ice bits on my Trangia pot outside, so that'll mostly go, and then we'll be up and away.
We do three, and then I can get 2 eggs in there as well, can't I?
Yeah.
Mushed about a bit.
Mush you about a bit.
Push you about a bit.
Morning.
Ah, morning.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Here we go.
Nice, thank you.
It's good.
Yep.
Egg's not making a mess either.
Somebody is having a wind up with my microfiber on a washi line with a peg. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, that's fine.
Let's do the laundry. There you go.
We're done. We're packed up. All is good. Panoramic view all the way round. Wouldn't say it's quite clear, perfectly clear, but beautiful views along the Wye Valley, Brecon over there. The little cairn that kept us company last night, Corndu, Penifan, tufty white clouds. We had a really good night out here on Frynych or whatever it's called. The wind picked up through the night a little bit, but by the morning it was virtually no wind at all. Chilly now, feet are getting a bit cold, so do need to move on out. We're going to head up around to the trig point, which is just a few further meters higher than where we are now. Trig point on the top of this summit here, and then curve around the back of a kind of a like a craggy area, so we have this like ridge path, which I'm hoping we'll be able to see down into the 470 valley, for A470 valley, and then curve around with great views of Corndu and Penifan, with the sun gleaming from the right hand side. So we'll see. We're going to head out. And we're off. We're making way. This is a bit of a broad track we're following that we've rejoined, heading up towards the summit here. Makes it easy going, but I'm not saying it's overly pleasant. Easy. What a fine morning. Couldn't wish for better, really. Hardly any wind, stunningly bright, bit chilly, and another day ahead. It's okay. No. Which way are we going?
Gotta go that way.
That way, you what?
And then up
Up.
massive hill.
Yeah, massive hill.
You're such a bastard.
We can do that.
I see a pony. I'm getting on it.
You're getting on a pony? Yeah, I'll just walk it.
Right.
It's glorious though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. Go on now.
Down we go. Did I say there was some down? So we've rejoined this big track that heads up from the valley bottom there, that we took a dive off last night away from for our camp spot, but we're back on it now and heading up and over this brow slightly, and then there is a bit of a down, and then a bit of a, well, what might be a scrambly bit up the other side. How exciting. Bit of a scramble today. Glorious though, so special being out. Dan and I have had a few trips out in the last year or so. A couple of woodland things. We were here in the Brecons last September, late September I think, last year. He's a good mate. I'm sure you've seen his channel. Check out his YouTube channel, full of lovely stuff. Shout out to Dan of Camp Life Bushcraft. Oh, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So having crossed the little pond there and the stile, we now join this path up to a big curvy round past this seriously dominant, shadowy, cliffy escarpment, and then follow it out back down to the A470. Beautiful, and hardly a breath of wind at the moment. I can see a few birds of prey swirling, swooping around, and corndoo, penny fan, just over there, just a little above us, but glorious in the sunshine. And the wispy cloud on penny fan is just whooshing past. I guess if you're up on top, you'd get the odd cloud mist going past and then clearing again. But here on this side, it is perfectly clear. Glorious, absolutely glorious. Corndoo. I've been there many times. It's lovely, especially looking glorious in the sunshine. We're the old corndoo and penny fan in the far distance there. This craggy, curvy, rocky area. Can't pronounce what it is. In the foreground, and then that's the 470, A470 down in the valley, snaking its way through. If you can just see that on screen, just a few little cars in the foreground there. We left last night, came up diagonally up to the wall, along that wall, all the way along that wall down to the foreground there, and then up to that edge of ridge, and then up to the summit just over there. Fantastic. And the trig point is just a bit beyond. Glorious in the sunshine over there. Oh, tricky bit, this bit.
Colour light on it. Do this.
We are almost back. It has been a glorious trip. We've been lucky with the weather. Chilly last night, but super fine, dry, and that's always important. Been out with Dan of Camp Life Bushcraft, who I think is just behind me, and he's bound to wave. Dan, thank you for your company.
Thanks, mate. Good trip. Thank you for navigation, etc. And your very fine custard.
Oh, the custard. It did have a feature, and I did finish that last Christmas pudding. So we are almost back. I will sign off. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.
Bye for now.